liberty and justice for all.
All right. Roll call, please, Shirley.
McClafferty?
Here.
Shaughnessy absent. Snagowski?
Here.
Stapleton?
Here.
Horsley?
Here.
Kittredge? Here.
All right. Okay, first thing, we're going to do the consent agenda.
Need to get for Kevin to
Oh,
participate remotely.
okay. Kevin, are you on? We cannot hear you. Oh,
There you go.
Yes, I can hear you now.
okay. Did you
I put absent. What should I change it?
remotely, do you want
Need
to,
a motion to,
Just for the record,
Okay.
Trustee Shaughnessy has given you notice, Mr. Mayor, that he has a reason to attend remotely, so you need to make a motion to accept his remote attendance, a motion, a second, and a vote.
okay, need a motion?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee Snagowski. All in favor to say aye to accept trustee Shaughnessy to serve remote, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Okay, you're official, Kevin.
Thank you.
All right, okay. Real quick, we're going to start with the consent agenda. First off, we have the approval of minutes from the village board meeting February 9th. We have approval of disbursements from February 10th through February 23rd. We have an ordinance O-8-20-26 amending Title 13, Chapter 13.08 water meters and water rates and Chapter 13.09 sewer rates of the municipal code of the Village of Lamont. We have a resolution R-8-26 approving fiscal year 2027 capital improvement plan for the Village of Lamont. We have a resolution R-9-26 authorizing the execution of agreements for refunding Series 2015A and 2015B issuance of general obligation bonds. We have a resolution R-10-26 to approve the extension of audit services contract with Baker Tilly. We have a resolution R-11-26 authorizing the purchase and lease of certain real property from the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago and authorizing the village administrator to execute related agreements. I need a motion to approve this consent agenda, please.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Sorry about that, Ken. Any questions or comments by the trustees on this? Roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
And Kittredge?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. Next up, like I said, very special night tonight. We all lost a very dear friend, superstar, husband, just a colleague, someone, I truly dearly loved, Tom Bellard. Tom was just an incredible person. I always said Tom was, a little hard on the outside, but very soft on the inside. I got to know Tom over the last 9 years, and thoroughly enjoyed working with him. And that guy was tough as nails. He gave everything he had up until, probably his last day. I mean, he was just a wonderful man to work with, someone that was very soft when you got to know him. And I always liked it when he smiled. I always say, Tom, you're smiling today. What's wrong? But no, he's just a great gentleman. And we have, a write-up that I'm going to read about him that gives a little bit of his history. But Rita's here. Rita, again, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family as always. We know you miss him more than anyone else. But, tonight's about celebrating Tom. And, he'll never be forgotten. Tonight's not the end of it. I know we're trying to do some other special things to honor him. Obviously, naming a street, after him doesn't work where you live, but we're going to try and do something a little bit better and bigger than that as well. So, again, our thoughts, prayers. We miss him, and there he is up there. I would always drive by him. I'd honk the horn. Tom, one time, just wave and smile. He'd look at me like, "What the heck's your problem, Mayor?" But we love him. So again, we lost a very dear friend, Tom Bellard, on January 19th. Tonight, we take a moment to recognize Tom, a man whose commitment and service left a lasting mark on our entire community. Tom became the director of the Lamont Emergency Management Agency in 1991, serving the residents of Lamont for 35 years. He was a 1968 graduate from Lyons Township High School in LaGrange. He enlisted in the United States Air Force in August of that same year. Tom served in Vietnam from 1970 to 1971 as an aircraft refueler, flying on C-130 missions that delivered critical fuel supplies to the Army and Marine outposts, work essential to keeping the U.S. operation moving during this conflict.
Jay Pels.
Kevin, you got to put on.
I got him.
Tom and his wife Rita made Lamont their home for the past 43 years. Before joining the village, he worked at Tel Labs for 15 years and as an electronic technician, and at Rockwell International for 2 years as an electronic circuit tester. Tom was also an avid HAM operator and an active member of the Bolingbrook Radio Society, where he served as a past president for 3 years. His passion for weather and emergency response earned him the nickname Beloved Tornado Tom. While most people headed for shelter during severe weather, Tom was the one watching the skies and coordinating efforts to keep all of us safe. Whenever an emergency arose, Tom and his Lima team were there, reliable, steady, and ready to help. As director, he coordinated village and township efforts to prepare for, respond to, and recover from both natural and man-made disasters. He also worked closely with our schools on tornado preparedness and shelter management. In addition to his emergency management responsibilities, Tom handled event traffic control for the village and coordinated traffic operations, such as when film crews worked in our area in downtown. His steady leadership and attention to detail kept these activities running safely and efficiently. He was a licensed drone operator, using his skills to support emergency responses, event coverage, or community marketing efforts. Tom served as communications officer for the ESDA and played a key role in coordinating radio communications for the village and the Red Cross after Lamont's devastating tornado back on March 27th of 1991. His expertise extended beyond Lamont as well. As a member of the State of Illinois Emergency Management Assistance Team, he assisted communities across the state following tornadoes, floods, and other natural disasters, including deployments to Harrisburg, Coal City, and Anna towns. In addition, his involvements included the following: Will County Mutual Aid Association partnership member and former board member for several years. He was also Illinois Emergency Services Management Associate member. He was also an Emergency Management Assistance Team. He served volunteer radio operator for the Chicago Marathon for 3 years. He was a partner with the Cook and Will County Mutual Aids. He was a partner with Local Emergency Planning Commission of DuPage and Cook Counties. He received the Citizen of the Year Award in 2016, and he received the Employee of the Year in Village of Lamont in the year 2021. Obviously, our town, Village of Lamont, is much safer and more prepared because of Tom's dedication, expertise, and unwavering desire to protect others. He looked after our community for decades and was deeply committed to preparing the next generation of Lima members. He invested countless hours in training them and ensuring they were confident, capable, and ready to respond when the community needed them most. His steady leadership and hands-on approach helped build a team that reflects his professionalism, calm under pressure, and dedicated service. Obviously, he left several roles to be filled, but even larger than what he did or accomplished was Tom the man himself. Tom held himself and everyone around him to a standard rooted in fairness and responsibility. He believed rules and respect mattered and that people should stand by their word. He spoke plainly, never dressing up the truth, and he valued honesty even when it led to spirited debate. And beneath that was directness, was a steady, loyal heart, one that pushed others to be better because he genuinely believed they could be. It was a privilege to get to know Tom, not only myself, but all of you, and we all appreciated working alongside him. He had a knack for making people he knew feel special and valued. His impact will be felt for many years to come. Carry forward in the people he challenged, supported, and believed in. Our thoughts are with his family and friends. We hope that you find support in one another, and in the days ahead, peace in knowing how much he meant to all of us here in Lamont. We're also grateful to all the employees and Lima members who were there for Tom in his final days. The many notes and messages that all of you and staff and the community meant a great deal to him. And he left this world knowing that he was appreciated and loved. So please, all of you, let's just take a moment of silence in honor of our dear friend Tom. Thank you, and God bless Tom. I know all of us here have many words to say about him, and Rita, we want you to know, we're here to help you as best as we can, to support you. You know you have us behind you, whatever you need. Don't feel, shy at all, obviously, to ask whatever you need. And, we know you miss him way more than we could ever imagine. But he was a beloved man, and I'll never forget him. And there'll be a tear in my eye when I go down to the first soiree or car show and I don't see him there, because he, was truly a stalwart and a man that was beloved by many. With that being said, I don't know if any of the trustees have anything else to add.
Great man. Great man.
Great man. So again, Rita, we appreciate anything. Again, don't want to put you on the spot at all. If you want to say a couple words, that's fine. If not, again, we are with you 100%, and anything we can do, here in Lamont, we will make that happen.
Well, I'm kind of a sit-back person, so this is beyond what I'm normally used to. He was the guy that was always out in front. I really don't know what to say, but thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and God bless you and your family. Okay. Okay. All right. Next up, we have the mayor's mention. Coming up, we have our annual St. Patrick's Day Parade Party, which will be held Saturday, March 7th, from 1 to 4 p.m. in our downtown. We encourage everyone to come out, enjoy the parade. We always have a great turnout. Feel free to definitely stick around and share your time with our businesses and our establishment. It's always a great time, and nothing beats the shortest parade in Chicagoland as well. So come on out. The party follows the parade from 2 to 4 at Legion Park, where the Stockyard Kilty Band will open the party, following the Irish dancers at the gazebo. Right, Jason?
That's right, we'll be there.
Always, we're always lucky to have the Kilty Band there. There'll be a DJ also, Lamonster Archie. Good to see him again. Food vendors. And be sure to visit the VFW, as always, afterwards for their delicious corned beef sandwiches. Please visit the events page at lamontdowntown.com for more information. Next up, if you've not done so yet, please sign up for our urgent and emergency notification system, Lamont Alerts, powered by Everbridge. This is our primary urgent and emergency notification system. And it is important that residents receive these alerts, especially in an emergency. Please visit lamont.il.us/Lamont Alerts to sign up. If you do not have access to a computer or mobile device and want to receive the alerts on your home telephone, please call 630-257-8941, and staff will get you entered to receive these alerts. As always, please visit the Village Lamont website, event calendar for event listings. That is at lamontil.us. You can also visit the event calendar at lamontdowntown.com for many events and happenings at businesses. So again, looking forward to seeing everyone for the St. Pat's Day Parade. So that is it for the mayor's mention. Next up, we have the clerk's report. Charlene.
Okay, one thing I was asked to, by the Cook County Election Board to mention is the fact that the United States Postal Service has changed their posted date. So if you were thinking of mailing your income tax, your ballot rather, this time ballot, in, don't make it too close to the deadline, because they no longer do it, post it when you drop it in the mailbox. Now they don't post it until they get around to processing it, which may be 1 or 2 days at least. So that might miss your vote. So if you were thinking of mailing in a ballot, and if you were thinking of mailing it in, mail it in quickly. And the same goes, I guess, for bills. You know, you don't want to make it too close to when it's due, because they no longer do it that way. It's no longer when you drop it in the mailbox. Now it is when they get around to processing it. Not that they take a long time, but it could, and that way your vote wouldn't count. So if you're doing that, please mail it ahead of time. Okay, that's it for that. The first ordinance I have is ordinance 09-26, and this is rezoning .301 acres of property located at 1115 Warner Avenue in Lamont.
Okay, need a motion, please.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Forsley, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Who's taking this?
I can, sir. 1115 Warner, better known as the former township office, is under contract to be purchased by Lena's Embroidery, SVLDECO LLC. As discussed at the Committee of the Whole and a Planning and Zoning Commission meeting, the property needs to be rezoned from R6 to B commercial for them to operate their business. This item VA and item VB can be taken together, at least as far as I'm concerned. The next item on the agenda would be the variation to allow Lena's to operate without providing off-street parking. We found there is sufficient parking on street and support from the neighbors.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
Any other questions or comments? All right, roll call, please.
Okay, McClafferty,
Yes.
Shaughnessy,
Yes.
Snagowski,
Yes.
Stapleton,
Yes.
Forsley,
Yes.
Kittredge.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item is ordinance O-10-26, and this is granting a variation from section 17.0110, off-street parking and loading at 1115 Warner Avenue in Lamont, at the same address.
Okay, need a motion, please.
move.
Second.
Okay, we got a motion by trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee Snagowski. Jason just mentioned this. Again, just to clarify, there's quite a bit of discussion on this. Again, not setting precedent, having limited parking for this site. Obviously, this site is a very special circumstance. It was formerly a public use building from the Park District to the township, and many moons ago, I believe it was a dance hall. Is that right, Sam? I'm looking at you.
Teenagers,
Yeah, right.
many moons ago.
Yeah. So the point is that we talked quite extensively about this, and the good news is that this was something the neighbors approved. We were very thorough about this. If this ever does change from a license standpoint, it has to go back in front of the board to be approved, right, Mike? So this parking arrangement is only for this specific business, this specific owner. Al, I see you out there, you represented the embroidery business. So again, I think you're shaking your head, yes, everyone's on board. Again, not trying to set a precedent here. This is a very special circumstance for a very special building in a unique spot, you know, right there behind Pete's Fresh. So want to make sure everyone understands that. With that being said, any other questions or comments regarding it? Roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
All right, motion approved.
The next item is a resolution, R-12-26, and this is approving a final plat of subdivision for 926 Main Street in Lamont.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Kittredge, seconded by trustee Forsley. Jason?
Yes, this item, VC, and the next item, VD, both pertain to 926 Main Street, better known as the former Reed's property. It is under new ownership, and the new owner seeks to subdivide the property into 3 portions. The existing auto body repair shop is on the middle of them, and to reestablish the auto body use, they need a special use permit as well, which will be the next item on your agenda.
Thanks, Jason. Any questions or comments? I know we talked about this at the committee of the whole. All right, roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
All right, motion approved.
The next is an ordinance, O-11-26, and this is approving a special use for an auto body repair at the DD Downtown District for 926 Main Street in Lamont, Illinois, the one we just mentioned.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Anything to add or any questions regarding this? Roll call, please.
Okay, Shaughnessy, excuse me, I'm sorry, we have one ahead. McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy,
Yes.
Snagowski,
Yes.
Stapleton,
Yes.
Forsley,
Yes.
Kittredge.
Yes.
All right, motion approved.
The next is also an ordinance, O-11-26, approving a special use for the auto body repair in the downtown district for 926 Main Street.
Okay, need a motion, please. We did that one, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it's E, we're on E.
Okay,
E, yeah.
which is, okay.
O-1226.
Yes, okay, it's written here twice, I'm sorry, I was just reading. On ordinance O-12 now, 26, the execution of the annexation agreement for the property commonly known as 13100 Main Street.
Okay, need a motion, please.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Forsley, seconded by trustee Kittredge. Jason?
Yeah, I'll address VE, VF, and VG since they all pertain to the same property, 13100 Main Street. We have first an annexation agreement, and then an ordinance annexing, and then a rezoning. The annexation agreement was worked on by our council and theirs to assure the sort of orderly annexation to the village and future zoning. The property is approximately 20-plus acres and is north of Main Street in an industrial area that is largely M2 and M3 zoning. Following an ordinance for annexation, if approved, the next ordinance would be rezoning that property to M2 manufacturing use as appropriate per the comprehensive plan and contiguous zoning.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
What's been there for the last 150 years?
It has been vacant land. It had been used somewhat for drainage purposes, but it's not an improved property.
Got it. What can happen to it if it doesn't go into the village? Putting you on the spot here.
Well, you could go to Cook County, right? And they'll give it I-3, which is a pretty terrifying zoning district, if you're aware of Cook County I-3.
And those are-
It's presently unincorporated.
Yeah, and those are the decisions we have to make as a board, as we well know. And
Yeah.
I wasn't putting you on the spot, but
I was
just-
ready for it.
Yeah, so, I mean, but these are some of the things, you know, do we love it? Would we want something else there? Of course, but we don't own the land, and they can go to Cook County, and we've said this many times before, they could put down, you know, basically the parking that has no improvements whatsoever, which we see right now.
In unincorporated areas, yeah.
And anyone wants to go by, what is it, McGuire Road?
Yeah.
Go to McGuire Road, right, Chief? See what's over there. It's truck upon truck stacked, all in unincorporated Cook County. And this is what happens if you, yeah, Boyer Road as well. That's what happens when, you know, we have to take the initiative sometimes to work with these people. Otherwise, we have to deal with the ill effects, which is what we get by Boyer and McGuire. It's an eyesore. And we go to Cook County, we say, hey, Cook County, well, why are they stacking these trucks? Cook County is, you know, they got bigger problems. They're not too worried about coming to Lamont and looking at what people are doing out in the outskirts of their county. Nothing, you know, not bad-mouthing them, but this is what we're up against, so.
Do we know what the regulations are for how high those can go? Just curious.
I don't think they have regulations, to be honest.
I mean, they're really high, yeah.
it's until they fall down, that's, and I'm not being flip about it,
No,
but.
it's terrible.
No, it's awful. So this is why we actually have to, you know, entertain and/or make a, you know, a situation as good as it could be. So anyway.
Mayor, I would add this particular property is surrounded by Village of Lamont to the north, east, and west, and Palos Park to the south. So, you know, it's completely contiguous with the village. It makes sense to be part of Lamont.
And, you know, it's especially frustrating this time of the year when there's, you know, no tree or brush coverage. You know, these are the things we can kind of work with them on, like, you know, getting something, you know, evergreens, just, you know, getting the situation drained properly, getting, you know, curb, asphalt, so forth, so on. So again, it's trying to make the best of a situation. And I know, Chief, I know there's been issues in some of these unincorporated areas. I mean, I think someone fell asleep in a truck, in the wrong truck or something like that.
Right, we handle, so specifically and closer to like Main and Melee, we're about 25 calls a year just at those intersections, for each intersection. And anything from fatal crashes to burglary vehicles or semis to business.
Yeah.
So,
And it might be unincorporated, but that doesn't mean our police don't go there. We're still the first ones on the scene.
first responder.
Yeah, so, again, with that being said, any other comments, questions? All right, roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski,
Yes.
Stapleton,
Yes.
Forsley,
Yes.
Kittredge.
All right, motion approved.
And the next ordinance, O-13-26, this is annexing that property at 13100 Main Street, Lamont.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Kittredge, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Anything else to add?
No, sir.
Okay, any questions, comments? Roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes, sorry about that.
That's okay. Stapleton?
Nope. Snagowski, yes.
I forgot Rick again. Okay, Rick, please vote.
Yes.
Okay. And Stapleton now?
Yes.
Okay, we got you again. And Forsley?
Yes.
And Kittredge? Okay,
Motion approved,
Yes,
and then
finally.
some.
yes. A couple times. Okay, now, the next ordinance is also about annexing this property. It's 013-26, and it's annexing the property located at 13100 Main Street in Lamont.
Okay, need a motion. Didn't we just do that one? Yeah.
We need the rezoning ordinance.
Rezoning G.
These two?
The rezoning of it.
G.
Yeah, G. G.
Okay, well, then there's two of those again. Okay. Okay, G. An ordinance O-14-26, and this is the rezoning of 28.799 acres of property located at 13100 Main Street in Lamont.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
All right, we got a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Stapleton. Any questions or comments on the rezoning? Roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next one is an ordinance O-15 of the Village of Lamont, Cook,
Dash
Will, and DuPage.
26. 1526.
Did I say that? What did I say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
50, yep.
I thought
got
I
it.
said that,
Yeah.
no?
Go ahead. You're all
Oh,
good.
O-1526 of the Village of Lamont, Cook, Will, and DuPage County, Illinois, adopting the Village of Lamont, Illinois, Maine, and Maley redevelopment plan.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee Kittredge. Any other questions or comments? Roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
All right, motion approved.
And the next one is O-16, I think it's not a repeat, the Village of Lamont, Cook, Will, and DuPage County, Illinois, designing the Maine and Maley redevelopment plan project area.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Snagowski for the redevelopment project area pursuant to the Tax Increment Allocation Development Act. I'm sorry?
Did we skip one?
We skipped one. You were on the right one.
I think,
She was on the other one.
Oh, yeah, I was on the right one for once.
No, no, no.
Mr. Mayor, you're right. It's an ordinance of the Village of Lamont, Cook, Will, and DuPage County, Illinois, designating the Maine and Maley redevelopment project area pursuant to the Tax Increment Allocation Redevelopment Act. I don't have the ordinance number, but that's.
That was O-16.
So we're at VI, that's what we're voting.
Yeah,
Okay, that's where I was.
yeah,
Yeah.
O-16.
Okay,
Project, yeah.
did I read something? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I just want to give a quick
Yeah.
overview real quick of just I know we had the joint review board meeting and.
We did, yes.
Public hearing, just go through and then.
Happy
next
to.
three are all together, but we'll.
Yeah, so on the agenda tonight are three ordinances related to the development of the Maine and Maley TIF. In order, one, adopting the redevelopment plan, which was prepared by Ryan LLC and available to the public, was discussed at the public hearing at the last board meeting, as well as the joint review board where it got unanimous support. The following ordinance then is adopting tax increment financing for that area that makes up the Maine and Maley, which is approximately 130 acres of industrial properties north of Main Street and adjacent to Maley Road. The plan found that this area could be both a conservation area and a blighted area. due to the lack of inconsistent zoning, as we just saw, the lack of infrastructure, the traffic concerns that are out there, and so there is a number of purposes for the improvements that TIF would provide. The final ordinance there to vote on would be, again, adopting the tax increment financing redevelopment project area.
And Jason, to put you on the spot again, so you mentioned infrastructure, lack thereof. So
Yes.
the TIF is used for what?
If we could improve like water and sewer infrastructure, that'll help our economic development out there. Hopefully bring in better businesses, businesses that produce more property tax and sales tax, hopefully for the village. There's also significant concern at Main and Maley, where that is an IDOT road, but the state has wanted us to put in a left turn lane along with our desire to see a right turn decel lane. I personally have seen accidents at this corner, and I think that would be a significant improvement. There's underwhelming utilities there between ComEd and NICOR. So this will give us the tools to bring in better businesses for our industrial districts.
And lack thereof of those utilities and infrastructure,
They're not coming.
they're not coming.
Nope.
And what is, and they haven't come for 150 years.
Right. These are areas that developed at a very different time when, they were rail-focused and canal-focused as well. Manufacturing sites were much smaller back then. They're what are called brownfield sites today. They've had existing history of manufacturing, and it takes a lot to turn those around and to bring what they call a Class A industrial user to town. They want a bigger site, they want assembly, and they want proper utilities. And we've heard again and again that if you can't provide utilities, you can't get the users that you want.
Or you could get other users.
The users that don't need it, yes.
Yeah. And again, not an ideal, would we want ball fields back there and driving ranges? That's pie in the sky. I mean, these are brownfield sites that need to be cleaned up eventually. And they're going to be cleaned up probably just for the sake of just the environment, I would think as well, correct? With the
Yes.
TIF money?
Oh, yeah.
And which makes it even better. And granted, that money that is used is basically what the TIF, basically it's rebated back in order to make sure that infrastructure and those brownfields are cleaned up. Those are 23 years?
Correct.
And after 23 years, those monies, go back into not only the village, but the park district, schools, libraries, so forth, so on. So again, that money does not go into the village general fund. That money, Mike, correct, can only be utilized at that property,
For the site, the TIF site, correct.
the TIF site. So
Yeah.
we're not Chicago. We don't take the money. We can't legally do that. Again, TIF is used to develop sites that have not been developed or, again, blighted. It goes through it, and we have those meetings with each of the other taxing bodies. We want to make sure that they're in agreement with it. And, we go through that process just so, again, the TIF process is something that is well misunderstood and can be misspoke, and we hear it over and over. People want to talk about different things, relating, taking monies away from schools and so forth, so on. The reason why you have a TIF is because a development will not happen but for having infrastructure there. And that's how our downtown has been built. And you're rebuilt, I should say. And, to have $30 million buildings going up, that's going to be generating $500,000 worth of real estate taxes, when this comes over. This is what TIFs are used for. Unfortunately, the city of Chicago gives it a bad name. But again, I've talked to, I've been down in Springfield. We've talked about TIFs, and I tell them all the time when I was down there, I go, hey, come to Lamont. If you want to see how a TIF can be and should be used, this is, you see it. You see it with the development of our downtown. You see it, over on 83 in Maine. 83 in Maine used to be just a junkyard. I think they had Jello wrestling at bars. They had a bevy of, you name it, oil shops, and just, it was the wild, wild west. And that's something, village boards, several years ago, they had the foresight to make that a TIF development, and now it's cleaned up. The environment is being, as best as it can, cleaned up. And this is, now you're getting businesses there that generate, monies and taxes back to the support of the community. So again, just want to clarify that, but go ahead, Rick.
It's also about the snowballing effect of the value of the property, so that in the future, it brings a higher tax base, which there again brings more tax revenue back to the town based on the property taxes you're talking about. That's the whole theory behind it. So.
Yeah.
Mayor, at the municipal conference that we had, I went to that TIF district seminar, and every city, every town in the state of Illinois cannot emphasize enough how TIFs can benefit a community, reinvesting in their town and bringing development to those areas. So
Yep.
it's a strong tool to give our town the opportunity to invest in itself and those companies who invest in our
Yeah.
land. So, yeah, 100%.
And again, I'm not picking on other cities, but there has been, poster childs of bigger cities that, may not be doing it the way we do it. And again, TIF money is used and can only be used to go back into that site, and it's for infrastructure, typically utilities, curb, road, that sort of investment. So again, don't know if anyone else has anything else to add, but with that being said, roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
All right, motion approved.
The next ordinance is O-17-26, and this is of the Village of Lamont and Cook, Will, and DuPage counties. This is adopting a tax increment allocation financing for Maine and Maley redevelopment project area.
Okay, need a motion, please.
Moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee Forsley. Any questions or comments regarding this? Roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
Okay. Okay, the next one is a resolution. This is R13-26, and this is approving professional services agreement between H.R. Green Incorporated and the Village of Lamont, Illinois for the 2026 MFT resurfacing design.
Need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
All right, motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Snagowski. Ralph, what
Yes,
do you
I'll
got
take it.
for us?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So this is an agreement between the Village of Lamont and H.R. Green for our 2026 resurfacing program, not to exceed $75,000. The streets that will be resurfaced are listed here on the memo. There will be Logan Street, Forest Lane, Keepaton Lane, Briar Cliff Drive, Thornberry Drive, Province Drive, Stratton Drive, Wilshire Court, Windsor Court, Sterling Drive. So those streets will be resurfaced this summer. This program will be submitted to IDOT in March and hopefully go to bid early summer.
Thanks, Ralph.
Thank you.
Any questions or comments? All right, roll call, please.
Okay, McClafferty?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, McClafferty was yes. A remote was Shaughnessy,
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
Kittredge?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Okay. I think that's it, isn't it?
There's annex storage barn.
Okay.
Right here.
Don't forget that one.
Oh, okay.
I'll be mad at you.
All righty.
time.
This is resolution R 14-25. I thought I was just reading the other one, though. No? We did that one. Okay. Approving award of contract for the Public Works annexation, annex storage bin, for the new storage bin. Okay, that's it.
All right. Need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
All right, motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee McClafferty.
I'll take it,
Ralph.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. So 5 years ago, this board identified the need for property for a new water tower, new storage barn, public works facility / salt barn. We're in phase 3 of this project. The tower is up and running, it's working great. The salt barn is full, and now this is the next phase of this project with the storage barn. Our Public Works Department was built 20 years ago, and with that, we've grown. The town's gotten bigger. We got 12-plus new subdivisions, large subdivisions. We have more equipment. We feel like sardines down there, and we need the room for storage, not only for equipment, but for Christmas holiday decorations. To be honest, right? I mean, there's a lot of those. So we have those stacked all over the place. So this is going to help us keep things in order. There were 5 bidders on this project, which is a good turnout for us. EP Doyle and Sons was the company that built the salt barn, and we have no issue with them. They were the low bidder on this project at $2,480,655. So staff recommendation is to move forward with that and award that contract.
Thanks, Ralph. Any questions or comments for Ralph? All right, I know
Nothing?
we've talked about this before, so with that being said, roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
And Kittredge?
Yes.
All right, motion approved.
That is all.
Thank you, Charlene. All right.
Just lost $1 million.
Go back and do it. Might not have done age because you were driving.
Yeah, I thought that was the first, yeah. Yeah, we did 15. I was thinking we did.
H.
I had us doing 15.
Yeah, I got that as 15.
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure we
we-
did.
Yep.
Yep.
You're good.
Okay, all right. All righty. So next up, thanks again, Charlie. Next up, Mike, village attorney report, please.
I don't have anything. Thank you.
Okay, George, anything?
I have nothing in open session, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. All right, board reports. All right. Staff reports. Darshana, what do you have for us? Nothing? All right. Nothing? Okay. All right, unfinished business, George?
Hey, Mike,
Yeah,
before you go.
We had at the COW meeting, there was if you recall, there was an issue to go back from the Grand Prairie Water Commission, go back to the planning and zoning. So I would recommend that this board, as being unfinished, that you make a motion pursuant to your ordinances to return it back to the planning and zoning.
Okay.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, so a
Motion is to recommend to move back to the
Planning and zoning.
Yeah,
zoning, the Grand Prairie Water Commission site plan and development on Bell Road.
all right, there you go. So need a motion, please.
They have to do
Ken did. Second.
Oh, Ken, all right. Motion first by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Forsley. Let's do a roll count or individual roll on that.
Okay, McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley?
Yes.
Kittredge. And this is a motion to return.
Return to the planning and zoning.
Yeah, our Grand Prairie,
Prairie Water Commission, their petition, which was in front of the Planning and Zoning Commission in, would that have been February?
That's correct.
Jason, back to the Planning and
So it's
Zoning
a
Commission.
continued hearing, it doesn't need to be.
Continued hearing back to the Planning and Zoning Commission.
And just to add some context, as we discussed at the Committee of the Whole, this item received a negative recommendation from the Planning and Zoning Commission. The village board is allowed to take action and vote on it. They can vote yes, they could vote yes with conditions, they could deny, or the fourth option is choose to return the item to the Planning and Zoning Commission. Since the applicant presented some new information to the Committee of the Whole, new lighting plan, new landscaping plan, I think it was determined that it would be best if the Planning and Zoning Commission got a chance to weigh on that again.
yeah, well said.
Thank you.
All right. Questions, comments? All right. Roll call, please.
Okay, McClafferty?
Yes.
I thought we did already.
Did we?
No, we
do it
just
again.
did
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Motion.
Okay. All right, McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
Yes.
I thought we did it. Snagowski?
Yes.
Stapleton?
Yes.
Forsley? And Kittredge.
All right.
Okay.
Motion approved.
Can't
All
we
right.
give a few more?
Any other unfinished business or new business? Okay. All right, let's move on. All right, George, take it away. Audience participation.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Public comment will be open during this section of the agenda for anyone wishing to address the board who has signed in prior to the meeting. All comments under the public comment section are limited to 3 minutes per person, and you will only be allowed to speak once. When your name is called, please come to the podium and state your name clearly for the record. Start off with Dave Wilkes. Come on up, Dave.
Dave Wilkes here. I think Ralph, they sent a couple guys down 127th Street, picked up all the garbage, and he put up a sign down there by High Road, don't drive in a ditch. So hopefully now the chief, when they drive in a ditch now, he can write them a ticket for disobeying the sign. You know, I was at Thursday's Payless meeting, which none of you people showed. Everything got passed, which is all Cog Hill's property. I don't understand why you guys let Payless take over almost 800 acres of land that could be in Lamont's jurisdiction. Now you want to talk about hodgepodge. The stuff that they pass at this meeting is a joke. You know, I don't understand why you guys let Cog Hill go in there. I know why Howie Ludwig, why you did it over there. And then one question, the new pumping station that's going on in Bell and McCarthy with the city of Chicago, the lake water going through, are you guys going to oversee that, or does that go to Cook County permits to build that structure? That's what I'd like to know. That's all I got to say.
Thanks, Dave.
Laura Regal.
I'm going to share some pictures with Chris. Laura Regal. I've got some pictures floating around down by Athens Park. I know Athens Park is a joint venture between the Park District and the Village of Lamont. I know it was almost $6 million that was spent. I don't know who's running the generator down there, but I'm hoping that that project isn't complete and that somebody's looking into a better means of fixing that problem rather than having a generator running nonstop. My other concern that I have is I did ask at the public hearing for some questions. I was told that they would be answered and they'd be easily answered. I waited over a week and they weren't answered, so I put in a request for the information. The information that I received today right before the meeting doesn't match the Lamont Village's website's information. The Gateway TIF, I was told, is only in response to this morning, is only 15 acres, yet the village's website says it's 75 acres. That's a significant difference. So I think the numbers need to be checked and verified for accuracy on the village's website versus what information's being passed out to the public, because they're not aligning as far as numbers go, which changes the village's amount of TIF acreage, considering the village itself is only 5,500 acres. It's 3 times smaller than Homer Glen, which is 14,000 acres, and Romeoville, which is 12,000 acres. So this is a really small little village. And those TIF districts are huge and have huge ramifications without having any financial documents provided to the public before you're approving them, as to saying how they are going to benefit the community in the long term. So if the $29 million doesn't come back, I see shaking of heads. I won't say which board member. If that $29 million doesn't benefit the community back after being diverted, which is why the state's looking at changing these and putting it in the voters' hands, after 23 years of investing, that is a loss to those other taxing bodies, that they're not getting that money back. They don't see those funds back. They do not see that $29 million back for that 130 acres that you just passed tonight. That money will not be seen by those taxing bodies after you take it away. It goes into your hands to decide what you're going to do with it. Yes, there's rules.
Thank you, Laura. All right.
All right.
That concludes public comment.
Okay, all right. Okay, with that being said, we are going into executive session. So I need a motion to move into executive session. I'll tell you what we're going to discuss. We're going to discuss under Chapter 5 ILCS of the Open Meetings Act, we're going to discuss 2C1, which is appointments, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees. We also have 2C11, which is litigation, when an action against, affecting, or on behalf of the particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent, in which case the basis for the finding shall be recorded and entered into the minutes of the closed meeting. I need a motion, please.
So move. Second.
All right, we have a motion by trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Roll call, please.
McClafferty?
Yes.
Shaughnessy?
You had to drop off.
So should I say yes or?
Well, no, just,
Make a note.
just
Yes.
pass, yeah, I mean,
Okay, Stapleton?
What?
Not again.
Yes.
Okay.
Snagowski.
Yep, I'm sorry. I'm going to put you first next time. Okay, now we will ask Snagowski,
Yes.
Stapleton,
Yes.
Horsley.
Yes.
Kittredge.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, motion approved. So again, there will be no decisions after close executive session, correct, Mike? Nothing?
That's correct.
All right, so we will not be reopening it up. So again, want to thank everyone for coming out. Have a great week. Again, God bless our buddy Tom Bellard. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And with that being said, remember, we do have our parade coming up. We won't have a meeting until after the parade, correct? So it's on
March 9th.
March 9th or March 8th? March 8th.
March 8th.
Yeah, March 8th. So again, check that out. That's always a fun time. So again, thank you all. Have a great week, and we will see you next month.